Hello and welcome to Love Advice TV. My name is Coach Adrian, your coach, your friend, here to help guide you to results that you want to see in your love life. Today's topic is one that's very dear to my heart. It's about how to love yourself after a breakup. And this video is so essential because every day in coaching sessions, I see people that have lost all sense of self-love. You are so consumed by the mistakes that you've made, by what you're trying to achieve moving forward in terms of getting back with the person that you love in heartbreak, that you have a tendency of not loving yourself anymore. And the funny thing is that when it comes to breakup recovery, until and unless you start loving yourself again, it is very difficult for your significant other or your spouse to start to love you, because confidence and well-being is so are intertwined and pillars of attraction. And so I wanted to do this video to first and foremost express the fact that I have a lot of empathy for what you're going through. It is difficult, very difficult. I've been there myself, and I deal with clients each and every day that are fighting the good fight, just like you. And number two, that it is possible that you can and find, that self-love back, and that you are worthy of loving yourself. We all make mistakes. No one is perfect. And in fact, it's through mistakes and adversity that we grow. And so it's essential that you change your focus and your mindset from focusing on all the negative aspects of your past relationship, all the mistakes that you've made. Move past that and see this for what it is, an opportunity to become better. Ultimately, it wasn't all bad. If this significant other of yours chose to be with you, it's because you have a lot of quality traits and attributes, because you bring a lot to the table. And this is where I want you to start at this point when it comes to regaining self-confidence and self-love after a breakup. Take a sheet of paper and write down your quality traits and attributes. What are you good at? What do you think your spouse or significant other appreciated about you? And if it's too difficult, if it's sometimes not easy to be able to have that perspective, to understand what you're good at and what your quality traits are, ask around, ask friends, ask family members what those quality traits and attributes are. Step one. Step two, make sure that you put yourself in a position to let those quality attributes shine on a daily basis. It's very important that you put yourself in an environment where you can succeed, where you can have a leadership type of position, where you're helping others in order to start to fuel that fire and that self-love back. The more you achieve, the more people turn to you, and the easier it will be to remind yourself of how wonderful you actually are. So it's a two-step process where you first have to understand and acknowledge the things that you're good at and your quality traits and attributes. And then step two, to take action, to make sure that you start to nurture those quality traits and attributes along the way by having intent and deliberately putting yourself in a position where you can succeed and where you can help others. Replaying the breakup is not going to help you. Going on social media and comparing your life to other people's highlight reels isn't going to help you. Basically, spying on your significant other is not going to help you increase this self-love. Ultimately, we have a lower nature and a higher and spiritual nature, every human being. And if you are focused on the lower nature, the ego, the fear, the insecurities, if you're comparing yourself to other people, it's not going to work. There won't be that self-love. But if you're focused on your higher nature, if you're focused on trying to be of service, of bettering yourself, your community, the world in some ways, you will start to really add significant significant meaning, and as a result, it will be lasting, long-lasting changes that you're going to be able to make in your life in terms of regaining self-love. And it's possible. Most people don't know this, but there was a period of time in my life where I was depressed, where I went to seek help, where I was on medication even. And I was young, I didn't have answers, and it was difficult. And there's no taboo in that regard. You know, there's no shame in going through tough times or having a distorted vision of yourself. But thankfully, I was able to do some of the things that I'm asking you to do here too. Of course, I also had the support of loved ones, friends and family, but most importantly, I was able to be patient and to take baby steps. And today, I'm happier than I've ever been. There's meaning in my life. I'm thankful for what I have, and I can truly say that I love myself, perhaps because I have a purpose and a meaning, and I understand my spiritual identity, but mostly because ultimately I have been able to be truthful with myself and to take those quality traits and attributes that I've identified in order to make a difference and to help the lives of people just like you. So I hope that this will inspire you. I hope that it will give you the initial kickstart that you need to start to bounce back. And I have no doubt that you can love yourself, even after a breakup, even when you feel like all hope is lost, because I've been there too. So if you want to share, just like I did, go in the comment section. Let me know what you're going through, what you're struggling with. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. It would be my pleasure to work together on a personal basis to help you get there. Baby steps, taking it slow. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your trust. Keep fighting the good fight, and see you soon on Love Advice TV for another video.